Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Oh.
Yeah, good evening, Mabami.
My name is Solomon, Chelsea Ambassador. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
You welcome, Solomon. How are you today, Solomon?
Fine. I'm so delighted hearing my brother voice in that studio.
Which of...
Oh, yes, sir. Domosa.
Good job.
Yes, sir. Abuta.
Only go yourself.
Who are you?
Only go yours. I don't take it. You're lying.
All right, let's come to the real matter. You see, in World Cup, there is no underdog. Anybody that said there is underdog in World Cup, the person is a big lie. For you to qualify for World Cup alone is something different. You understand? It's something people need to critically look. Whether it's first experience, second experience, no, it doesn't count. If you watch the people that played World Cup before, not all of them that played World Cup now. Some players are no more playing World Cup, right? Now it's new players that is playing. So there's no underdog. Everybody is ready for the World Cup. Everybody is chasing after one goal. So that is why you see what happened to Argentina today. And besides, the coach of Saudi Arabia is a very good coach. You understand? I think, if I may remember, he has carried 2 African continents to carry Nations Cup.
Yeah. As we speak right now, sorry to cut you short a little bit. Poland have been awarded the penalty. The video assistant referee, after being checked by the center referee, indeed, right now, it is a penalty. Robert Lewandowski was indeed,
finally should score this time.
Yes, he was hacked down and should get his World Cup goal. You can go on sharp about me before we wrap up. Begin wrap up.
Yes, if you take a look at this coach, he carried Morocco to, I think, round 16, if I'm not mistaken. And they lost out of penalty. And he decided by himself that he did not do well. He blamed himself for losing, you understand? And look at him here. You understand? And then we have the coach of the Super Eagles that have played 3 matches, losing. You understand? And people keep talking. This is the coach that doesn't know Nigerian players. Yours depends on foreign players. So how can you meet up? You can't work that way. You need to mix up these players and get your result. That's it. All right, thank you. Let me not give another person time to talk.
All right, thank you so much. Ha, Gulema Ochwa. Eshin Gulema Ochwa. Ashere Mubarak, Yakama, what's up? Lewandowski faces Gulema Ochwa. 57 minutes on the clock. 2 defenders saw him. He looked like ham and cheese. They sandwiched him. Hacked it down. And now they're paying the penalty for that particular offense. Ladies and gentlemen, Gulema Ochwa. I called his name twice, 4 times, because I know what Gulema Ochwa is. I called his name once, twice. Do you understand now why I called Gulema Ochwa? And Lewandowski is still looking for a World Cup goal.
Look.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lewandowski, they find World Cup goal. Even the free one when they give him. But one man go World Cup.
We have a retired striker who has
Wait. One man go World Cup. One World Cup. He get go. All right, sorry. So Your Excellency, sir.
He World Cup gonna be
compared to Lewandowski. Your Excellency, sir, I don't know.
He will not play another World Cup. He's 34.
I asked you yesterday, and I want to ask you again today. Is there an extra joy scoring in the World Cup? Is it different from scoring for AFCON?
Of course.
And please tell me again, no. I want to know. Or for Champions League.
Of course, we all know that World Cup is the biggest stage when it comes to football. That is the all and all.
Yes.
So when you go out there to represent your country, this is the biggest stage when you're talking about football. So going out there to play is one thing, and going out there to score for your country is another thing. So that is the biggest stage. And any player that scored there will know that their name has entered the history book.
Kai! Did you see the confidence? I don't know. Mr. Make I greet you. When Lewandowski sees you, he should greet you. And you just think I say, Epadomo. Eh?
The game is not over.
No, this one. But I'm just saying, at least on the platter of platinum, we got the goal. When we discuss the video assistant referee, we'll meet renowned referee. Yes, talking about referee Deliaton. I want to ask something about the video assistant referee and link it up with some incidents that have happened, talking about so far at this World Cup. We've got some things to talk about. Talking about the referee Deliaton. In the meantime, Kulemo Ochoa has done it again. I believe you. But how you feel when keeper save your penalty? Then keeper they save your penalty.
I'm not the type that usually go for penalties.
Why? You fear penalty?
Because it's a very dicey situation. Because look at what happened to Lewandowski. If you don't have a strong heart, it might be demoralized.
Please hold on. VQ, cue breaking news for me. Breaking news.
Oh, yeah,
you say what? So of all the years they play, you never get heart for penalty.
Yeah,
Hey, did you hear that now? He did have heart for penalty. Not be say.
Because I don't want to disappoint the fans or disappoint the people that trust that penalty, for you to take it. I don't want to disappoint them. So because penalty can go anyway, the goalkeeper can read you perfectly and then get the ball, or you can misread, the ball and then the ball will go out. So what do you do? Then you have put your name in a bad book for life.
And you like stainless.
Let me work hard for my.
Yeah, I want to say instead of penalty, you go do that way till you do Senegal.
Oh, yeah.
Just tell them, just tell them. See them, man. Sunday, skip on. Throw the ball. Come, don't worry. Make her hustle this ball. Okay, Lewandowski, hustle your own. No? They give you free breakfast. You say no. They put Lewandowski on bed. He said, no, I'm used to maths. I like cold floor. Okay, 09040,089. Mexico 0, Poland 0. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Baba Femiraj.
Hey, Baba mi.
Hey, good evening, sir. Good evening.
Yeah.
Baba Femi, longest time.
Yeah, so Baba mi, how far now?
Àdúpẹ́ o, kádé pẹ́ lórí o, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀.
Ta ló ṣé mo ti jọba ni?
Káṣẹ pẹ́ lẹ́nu.
Àmì o, àṣẹ o. What's your name, Baba mi?
This is Big Jimmy, the Prince of Manchester United, calling you from Port Harcourt.
Big Jimmy.
Hey.
Wow.
Baba Femi. Yeah. Seriously, today, different wonders and just happen. I don't believe they. Man, as in this Argentina losing that game, it's football, and I want to appreciate your guest there. What's his name? What is his name? Yeah, sorry.
Julius, they say, what's his name?
Julius.
Hello, Tiny Jimmy. Yes. You're not getting respect. Tiny Jimmy. When I call you, answer me, Tiny Jimmy.
No, Baba Femi, sorry. Sorry, I'm so just excited that I get you today. That's why you be seeing me like so. No, but what is it called? Our guest.
Just calm down. Calm down this excitement so that you can take it easy.
Yeah, he's actually really excited. He's really excited.
And the words won't come out.
And the words, and that one can't disorganize her. He can't do Lewandowski. Ladies and gentlemen, 09040,089, 09041,089. That's what you hear. In games like this, She Chesney.
Remember the game?
They pronounce the name entire. So they even pronounce boss name. Hello. Hey, Baba mi.
You are too much, Joe.
Thanks, Baba. Good evening, sir.
Hey,
Ashe Baba.
Ọba Kanimodo ló ń pè yín láti Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde.
Baba from Ijabode. Good evening, sir. We have Julius Agawa here, Baba me.
Julius Efozagawa.
Confirm.
Guy, you go tell us when be the secret of that acrobatic. That's your number shot in each time when you come for Nigeria.
There's no secret to it's all entertainment.
Oh, guy, you are too much. I was started watching you from Nigeria 99 alongside with Paul John Aranka, and so on, Samuel Okoye, and so on.
Wow.
Joseph Igbo,
Samuel Okoye, God rest his soul.
Thank you
I
so
am
much.
so much happy. But unfortunately, we were not out by Mali. It was very painful to me.
Yes.
But I thank God for everything that is football.
Yes, so thank you
See,
for
Baba,
Huh?
I want to ask you one. This present super ego and the really super ego of Agawa and so on, is it comparable?
I didn't hear you,
Are you
sir.
now blaming the fans? Are you now blaming the fans, calling a chicken? Even their chicken is not super. Is that? I could remember.
Baba,
what
wait.
happened.
You said you wanted to ask me a question. At least you know ask question now. You
Okay.
dey make speech now. You dey give manifesto instead of.
I'm sorry. Just tell me, answer my question, please.
Oh yeah, what's the question again, sir?
The question is that, are you blaming the fans calling this present super ego super chicken? And part B of the question is that, did they want it to super chicken?
Now I won't blame anyone. You understand?
Okay.
Normally, it dey happen alive.
This,
But like he said, but like Julius Agawa has said, in life there is a circle or a cycle. And again, I dey always tell people, now war way fall, they make goats climb fence. You understand? I not go blame that guy where they run mass super chicken. Everybody they get downtime. And they tell you, see, even as a nation now, we dey pray to God because we are experiencing a downtime. So may we just navigate through this downtime. May we begin fly again. Now the cocoa, you understand? I sure say as they follow me talk like this now. And he show me that I say now generator they use. Maybe say NEPA day. He show me that confirm. He show me that and he show me that too. Say you queue for fuel. Maybe yesterday, today, or maybe day before yesterday. I don't want to talk too much. I just try to let you know, say, make generally make the pray, say make everything just soft. So everything about our lives, whether aviation, whether works and housing, transport, and youth and sports, education, health, go just stay soft. You understand? So help us God. Amen.
How I wish I will turn all Julius Agawa and them teammates back to under 20 for them to give us joy again. I could remember. I'm telling you the truth.
But Baba, if you do that for your selfish reason, you have distended some things. You know how many people don't benefit from him after him come up from that 20, where he don't make their lives. You want to return those ones to zero again? Beware of the wishes you are making. Oh. Even he said, no go one go on that 20 again. Boss, you want to go back on that 20? Okay, thanks, sir. All right, thanks. Okay, thanks, Baba. All right, thank you. Be careful. 09040,089, 09041,089. Mexico 0, Poland 0. 69 minutes gone in this game. VQ, what is Poland not doing right?
They have pretty much not created chances. It's been spur of the moment sort of chances. Maybe the opponent will make a mistake or they just press harder and destabilize the setup and then they get something out of it. But they've not particularly created. It was Lewandowski's tenacity that, of course, gave them that chance because he fought all the way and was wrestled to the ground. And, using experience and everything else, of course. And that sort of worked out for him. But for them, it has really not worked out in terms of what they're trying to do, and the Mexicans have really kept them, pushed them all the way back. Unfortunately for Mexico, Looks a bit unfortunate, but might pay off now because they have guys like Raul Jimenez who could come off the bench now. I know that Chicharito and Carlos Vela were not called up for this competition, but they have a guy who's pretty much experienced, who plays in the Premier League, who can, get a chance and pretty much take advantage of it and see what happens. But the two teams, in terms of the chances they have created, it has really not worked out, and might be something really exciting for the sort of coaches who might want to look at how to restrain the opponent and restrain the opposition and do everything possible to make sure you keep them at bay. But maybe because they don't have a guy who's a natural creator, I probably will be looking at putting Zielinski in that position and help him perform in that hole, because for Napoli, he does play in that place and gets things right a couple of times. But he's been pushed high up to play on the shoulders of Lewandowski, and of course that has not really worked out for the side, and it makes it really, really difficult for them. You find Krychowiak, the man who gets to do all the creative job, and he's not really been creative as far as this game is concerned. If you go by the stats, it's also not impressive what the two sides have been able to do, and they've also brought on some defensive players to help them in the course of this game. So yes, 20 more minutes to go. The coaches will have to come up with something from the bench.
All right, 09040,089, 09041,089. I beg, Oga Julius, I don't mind, I don't mind. See, I'm not going to give you rest today. I say you're not going to rest. Lewandowski see penalty, no score. Okay, see, I beg. You say you don't like taking penalties. Okay, now you have a teammate. He had the golden chance to take your team up. They can't give him penalty. He can't miss him. Which eye on I take look up? Like you in particular, which eye they look person will take penalty, miss him? That's
the sole reason why I don't like taking it, because every blame will be on you. You know, even though we all know that penalty is a game of a chance, it's 50-50. You can miss it or you can score it, and when you score, you are the hero. But when you miss it,
villain are you?
so that's the reason why I don't like taking penalty. But some people love it. You know, every penalty occasion, they step forward to go and pick the ball. They want to play it, but you know, it's either it will make you or it will mar you.
Hey. So, VQ, if you miss the penalty, they all look you like that. My don't be that here. It's your man. I'm a well of Yapo done. I've always said that story. I did something in your area. She thought, passing. She always come in short man. Them of Yapo done. Man. Okay, 09040,089. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How you doing? What's your name, sir?
Let me call you back.
Wait till you not do for your first time, wait the 5 second time.
Port Harcourt. Yes, now waiting I don't do for my first time, now the 5 second time. I the hail senior man, Julius Agahoa. Now senior man there. Now he might be one here since, understand? Yes. He's been a wonderful player. You know, he played very well when he was at his prime time. So I could remember in my senior brother's room. My senior brother has his picture at one corner of his room. You know, he always, because my senior brother is also he was a footballer then. So and all that. So I really love especially the back fleet whenever he scored for Nigeria. That back fleet then. I really like him.
Thank you.
Yes. So I'm talking about Lewandowski not scoring a goal. That's penalty. Seriously. It's tension and all that. And he showed himself. He showed where he was going to place that ball. And we know that Mexico always produce a very good keeper. Here in every World Cup, you should know Mexico always have a very good keeper in World Cup. So for him losing the penalty, I think it's not much big something, but it's a very big blow for Poland. And because that group there, I don't know what that group is really going to tell, because Saudi Arabia is still topping as of now. Now they are still playing draw. So and that is that. So and I wish Messi the very best. I wish him to qualify for second round, because we all want the World Cup to be very entertaining, so that we'll be able to watch our stars and all that. So that's my take, and congratulations, and I'm very happy in getting you guys.
Thank you.
Baba tell me, thank you very much.
Yeah, nice one, bro. Nice one, bro. Yeah, confirm. All right, 09040,089, 09041,089. Your champions are, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, 75 minutes gone, 15 minutes to go, 15 minutes plus X, where X will be determined. That's the peak of determination. Determined.
Don't shake this thing.
Master, don't shake her.
Now fall, you never fall. You don't shake her.
Hello.
Babafemi Raji, topmost striker.
Yes, sir.
How you doing now?
I'm good. I can't judge.
My God, Julius.
Good evening.
I did see you, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm very fine, thank you.
All right.
Baba Femi.
Yes, sir. What's your name, sir?
They don't chop up below.
What's your name?
My name is Prince Will. I'm coming for
You're welcome, Prince Will. Vicky is here with me, too. Josh is here.
Vicky.
Joe is here.
Good
Thank you,
evening.
my guy. Wonderful evening to everybody.
Welcome.
Yeah. I said this ball I don't chop up below.
What's happen?
Because as a look, as a penalty like this, now I don't see them even getting a draw in this match. But there's a question I want to ask you, Sagawa, please.
Yes, fire down.
I just want to ask that, like, if he has to be, like, during his playing days, if a player as high as Lewandowski gives the penalty, what will be going through such person's mind, owing to the fact that he's the leader in the team?
No, we
How does he compose himself?
As players, we know that penalty is a game of chance. You can either score or you miss it. But why is it that when penalty comes, they always give it to one of the best players in the team? It's because they know that, okay, if they miss, people will be a little bit lenient on that player. And secondly, there's every possibility, every chance that he will score. You know, so because he's a striker, and you know that he has not scored a goal at the World Cup before. This was an opportunity for him to like put the ball at the back of the net, and so they all have that confidence that okay, let's allow him play it so that he will use all his mind. He will think and he want to score. So, but unfortunately, the goalkeeper guessed right and he got it. So he would be so devastated, you know, because he would have loved to put that ball at the back of the net to register his name in the World Cup.
Wow. Oh, thank you very much. I wish Poland all the best of luck.
Yes.
So if they get it, good for them.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Right, thanks so much. It is still goalless. I just Googled example of destiny blockers. And I saw one name, Guillermo Ochoa. I said, God. I said,
Experienced player, a goalkeeper.
Okay. Okay, quick update. We just go away from the World Cup, but we are still in the World Cup. But something just happened from a team, not in the World Cup because they're a club side, but one of the players in the World Cup that we no longer return to them as a player of theirs. How far, Vicky? That was complicated, right?
Yeah, officially.
Make it simple.
Officially, Manchester United have announced that Ronaldo would leave the club by mutual consent with immediate effect. The club thanks him for his immense contribution across 2 spells at Old Trafford. That's all.
Wow.
That one normal. Before now, all in this thing where they Old Trafford, they don't bring them down. Since
They
don't tell us it's 4 days ago. Yes, all the
They
don't tear them down.
They say the promo don't end. Say they tried which promo?
That's right. They don't tear them down. In fact, the person where they used tear them, the guy they even pay him overtime because he don't close from work.
They can't go call him back.
They can't go call him back. He carry that thing. You know that way they carry that crane where they carry them up. The guy there inside come they tear the thing down. They paid him. They even spent money to for extra labor to bring down Ronaldo. Sorry, not bring down Ronaldo.
They couldn't find a solution to the problem.
No, they couldn't. See, once it happened like that, he don't already. Whatever happened, there was no way any institution will still keep a Ronaldo. And there's no way Ronaldo will still stay.
Happy, yeah.
Yes, there's no how. The marriage don't scatter. The marriage don't scatter. There is no need for divorce lawyer. There's no need to even file official divorce. Nothing. Just go your separate ways and have fun. Because they're already the cast. They say this one talk to this one. This one carry PS Morgan. That one.
It's not good for the team.
Yes, at all.
Yeah.
Yes, because although there are still more Ronaldos in the team, but just take out the visible Ronaldo first. So allow the coach still assert his authority in the team. All right, 09040,000, 09040,1,000. No call, ask us about the Ronaldo. We don't give you the news. Go. When Portugal won't play, you talk down. Anybody that changes Mexico, Poland, I want to talk Ronaldo, and they tell you, I'm well of Bell. Hello.
Hello, Baba Femi Raji.
Yes, sir.
You have a building on the line.
Yeah,
Good
you're
evening.
welcome, Abiodun, sir.
Yeah, well done.
Yes, sir.
Hagawa. 2002. Well done. Pius, well done. Oh. You see, World Cup. There's a Baba Femi Raji. You remember this for Yoruba language? Say Afojudi. Igite yo lero ní àfojúdi olóma ń gbéyàn lọ àbomite ò bá lérò. That is what happened to Argentina today. That is what happened to Argentina today. So anybody that qualified for World Cup, you should be expecting that he can do anything. They thought it was I think it was 1998 that German beat them blue black. Maybe so. Everybody they improve every day. In fact, France and Australia, I'm expecting another offset, but let's wait till then. Because look at current form. That Australian national team, or current form, they don't do shere. So, but however, this is World Cup. People should realize that this is World Cup. Anything can happen. Yeah, Julius Agawa, well done. Oh.
Thank you.
I greet you once more. Well done.
All right, thank you so much.
These are the patriotic national team players then. The ones we have now, I don't know, maybe anyway, 70% of them can recite national pledge. Let's never look at it from that.
Okay, Baba. Hello, okay. Since you sabi throw stone, recite the pledge.
I said, majority.
You recite the pledge.
Teach us.
You
The
recite the
majority
pledge.
of them are listening to you now. Let them
Yeah,
learn from you.
recite.
But I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest. What did they do you?
Oh yeah, continue now.
Wait till they do you there.
You there inside?
You can still put you there. Why me inside?
No, take 75% of them.
Baba, recite it. Recite the pledge.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest. To serve Nigeria with all my strength. To be you don't start.
No. Recite it.
Baba like that?
No.
Hello.
To be sincere. It's an impromptu thing. To be sincere.
You don't say I say no easy.
Baba, hello. You are not loyal to Nigeria. You are not a patriot.
I played the game to the highest level. Then forget about that.
But recite the pledge. Recite the pledge. Baba, you said now by pledge. You said it's by pledge. Oh yeah, recite the pledge. You know, it is stutter. Recite the pledge.
National pledge.
Yeah, no, not national pledge. International pledge.
If I recite the national pledge,
yes,
Baba Femi, I will put you on all seats back, and I will catch you on impromptu as well. Are you ready for that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, now.
You dey check am for phone.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest.
You dey read am.
To serve Nigeria with all my strength, and uphold and honor.
Hey, you see
that bell, nothing.
Be careful when you throw stones. He said majority of those players, see, are you really Nigerian? See, a lot of work needs to be done.
Some of the things we use as setting standard for what Nigeria should be are not exactly.
No, not even that.
Our national players, with formation, national players.
You might even leave that one. It's like a lot of Nigerians their souls have left. They're not Nigerian by heart again. You understand? They're not. I'm telling you. See now, even when they talk, when they blame other people, the thing when they talk say they no the criteria when he set, he no meet them. Basic as in, hey God, you know even talk say they no be trap boy. Say national. Okay, let's leave you. We forgive you. We won't charge you for treason. We forgive you, Babami. No need. We don't. They don't need his apology. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just 6 minutes away from a full-time whistle. Mexico 0, Poland 0. Earlier today, it was the deliverer, savior of the Arab world, Saudi Arabia. Because they were there, they saw Qatar fall to Ecuador. They witnessed Iran, as Americans will call them. Yankee people, now too much. They witnessed Iran crushed by England 6-2. And they said, Argentina, no way. We wouldn't do you can't do this. And they dealt with Messi and the entire Albi Celeste. 2-1. Not that they scored 2 goals first, Argentina now scored 1. No. They clawed back from a goal down to beat Argentina. And they even scored 2 goals within 5 minutes. And held on to that. Anyway, right now, afterwards, it was the African team talking about Tunisia that held Denmark to a goalless draw. Right now, 87 minutes, Mexico 0, Poland 0. Your champions are 09040,089. Hello, good evening. Yes, sir.
I see you don't always talk well.
Wait till me that.
You say me Nigeria, not Nigeria. But we don't know Nigeria by soul again, no?
You said?
We just did Nigeria. You say me Nigeria, not Nigeria by soul. Nigeria by body.
And it's wrong. And it's wrong. What's your name?
My name is Chief. It's wrong, but now the system of the country now. The country don't have a thing. Everybody want to jackpot.
No, you know me, but return home. Let your soul return home.
You know why I say no mean, eh? You don't know what it happen. You will still enjoy yourself.
You think so?
You see what it is. If you see what it is, yeah.
You see, now the thing where people they think be that where they no go know. And you see the angle where it's up now.
If you see what they happen for some people for this country, eh? You gonna say because you know be here, it's no easier.
Forget say we are just maybe God just send us. Brother. If in our Old Testament, therefore they call us Prophet Julius, Prophet Topmos, Prophet Vicky, because nobody say we don't get problem, but we keep our problem for bag. Yes, as we they talk like this, it is a problem, no day.
No problem get level.
Now lie you. Problem na problem. I pray to God say you no go get problem.
Amen. But problem get level by level. Get step by step.
The bigger the head, the bigger the headache.
You get more way to put you for confusion first.
Okay.
You go just take confused. No go even know how to start to solve them.
You say problem get level. The people who hear they commit suicide now rich people.
You know the truth, right? You know whether they tell the truth. Like I told you the other time, the guy will tell you we just call you the other time, the guy just he made mistake. You know waiting it on to talk. See, football don't reach the level of say, when you know how they play football, you understand? And after when you say they flog anybody who go play football, your parents go flog you. Say why you go play football? Say again. For these days, even rich man they encourage their kids say go and play this football. You understand? You know where rich man's son go lose go fail exam, eh? If Papa go, they celebrate. Papa go say his son fail exam. And his son go surprise, Daddy, why is it celebrating? He say, that play not be your way. Go and play football. That's why he said that exam. It's not your way. Just how much you want to make from office compared to football. You said now. So the kind of what they hear for football now, eh? Everybody wants to be a footballer. And you don't see. Do you listen to this interview that if I did along with one of the footballers, under 20? When they talk, say for you to play under 20, go drop like 7 million naira, allegedly. I don't really dare show the story, but the guy saying get evidence. Say again, I said, no, imagine under 20, he come the poor man king. Tell me, I won't go less 7 million naira for your son to play under 20.
Exactly.
You get the point now. So football don't shift. You know the poor man business again. Those days they hear, if you hear story of what football they do, now to play professional football, easy. Some of them also well, also hard. Do some things where they say, when they tell you the state of their life, you could surprise, say, wow. For this day, that also today again. How many want to story what did they do to become a professional footballer these days? How many get story to talk? They're not too get story to talk because their father don't prepare way for them now. Before if you say for their father, if someone will tell you story, what do you do before you buy boots? Not ordinary boots. Before you register a name, before you start to also person, what you need to do, how much what you pass through. How many times you spoke Gary, when you drink Gary just to save money and meet up. You understand? But these days, those cars are not today again. When they don't hear say people can buy a car that worth over 200 million, 500 million, even some of them, if we convert our user naira these days, nobody now don't use it now. They say if you convert dollar to naira now, you go know say some people they like car that worth billions. A car that worth billions. So our person not go want play the football. You get it now. So not be poor man business again. That's not the point. You don't shift from poor man to rich man now. Anyway, that's a good one. I'm not against anything that happened before because I love football so much.
Yeah.
And I expect more to happen.
All right, good.
Everything they go up. What's the game all about now?
It is 0-0 right now. It's already 90 minutes, 7 minutes added, of which 2 minutes gone in the 90 minutes. Mexico 0, Poland 0. That's what's up right now. All right, 09040,089, 09041,089 in about. After this game, we'll have a next game, the final game for the day between France and Australia. Australia. Oh, area. France will take on Australia in the final game of today. And our coverage within this started from 7:45 p.m. 09040,089, 09041,089. We still have Julius Efosagawa in the studio. He don't score goal for World Cup. No be penalty. Neither was it a penalty, nor a penalty. You know say different day between penalty and penalty. And a penalty. We know that, yeah. Penalty. Okay, so 09041,089. When you have a game where you have, perhaps you feel you've got relative advantage and you did not take it, and you have additional time like this, added time like this, as a striker, where we say then put hope on you, what possesses you? I know one experience of waiting possess you 20, that was 22 years ago. I understand? And that was in Lagos. What comes over you?
Well, it depends on the player. But if you are that kind of player that always want to win, you are that kind of player that will want to deliver, you will wait for the last whistle. Even if it's 90 minutes, even that extra minute that they're going to add to it, if it's just 2 minutes they're going to add to it, you still believe that there's still a chance for you to do something. So you keep fighting, you pressurize the defenders. Maybe they will make mistakes because, at that dying minute, the defenders are prone to make mistakes because the legs are getting tired. Everybody is, hoping that the game is finished. So let us just waste a little bit of time so that the game will just end. But that is the moment you capitalize and pressurize the defenders to make sure they make mistakes. You don't give them breathing space, because that moment they will be relaxed, their legs are tired. So if you push a little bit, maybe you can get something out of it.
Wow, just push. Lewandowski, push. Lewandowski, push. 9 months don't reach. We don't do finger counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't reach 5. Lewandowski, push.
He pushed to get that penalty. So
He did. He pushed to get that penalty, but the destiny changer was there. Guillermo Ochoa. Hello, good evening.
Push.
Good evening, Baba.
This is what I greet you.
Good evening, I greet you.
Yeah, this is what I want to take on the line once again.
You're welcome.
This World Cup, is something else, I tell you, something else. This time around, every player needs to be careful, because fans now, as they see fans, if you do anyhow for your country, fans fit here and give you, and they tell you, because if you are lucky, they go out now. They come find security, we go pull and go out. You need to find security, we go guide and go out. Because I can see one fan, the time when he change his face, when he can lose that penalty. So the player needs to be very careful now. Don't be say, it's how they will do it, you have to give extra time. That's why we say, now we're match pass. Since you have to go with you for first minute, you know do something, and now we're match right finish now. I'll be forgetting error now, I want to for World Cup at least. So we made them very careful. Made them like to convert your chances. Yeah, you see this thing now, you go keep Portugal. You see this thing now, not converting their chances. Now you go deal with Portugal when they will play their own. Because they will not concentrate on playing Ronaldo up front, and Ronaldo, you know that Ronaldo is not going to bring anything to the table now. And you keep on playing him, while your Felix will be on the bench, and you keep the Felix there. You don't use that guy when God they hot to achieve what you get. Ronaldo will be there, missing a chance. And that coach will not be get my son I say Ronaldo. You go say, if I change that now, Ronaldo will change and give me as I change and give Felix the hand. Now leave them up front there. This is going to damage for them. So they need to stand up for this game. This World Cup, this not home and their way. Bring up, because Argentina and I don't see what is best me. I don't even know some Martinez no play that match. You cannot Otamendi. Who is Otamendi? Otamendi where they start coming from Man City. Cannot go start your match. Carlos Martinez, who they inform for Manchester United, go start go keep up for bench. But are you talking? Are you playing? Who can go rest? That is says going to that kind of mistake. Everyone needs to be careful. Any country where they saw for this World Cup, I beg, make the Kukumas respect themselves. Argentina don't change the Guinea today. Now, I believe Brazil don't go to change the Guinea, because I believe in Brazil. As England don't give me proud, Brazil will also give me proud. Thank you guys for the
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Very soon the referee will say it's tired of this.
Let's not rule out the importance of synergy in this team. I think one man, it will be hard to reach him now. Ojon Judigalo will probably give us first-hand information. 9 of his teammates started today for Saudi Arabia. 9. Al Hilal. So, despite not wanting to take too much risk in terms of...
It's over already.
Yes.
It's over.
Goalless.
Another goalless
game in this competition.
Yes, we're talking about 9 of his teammates.
Yes, despite not wanting to take too much risk because they don't have quality, they might settle for synergy. These guys are already used to themselves at club
Team
level.
chemistry is key.
You know, you look at that and say, okay, let's just minimize the risk. Imagine 9 players from one club starting. In some parts of the world, people will say, now only this club day. Al Hilal is the best club in Saudi Arabia, defending champions of their league, and then they won the King's Cup. They had 9 players starting today against Argentina. At some point, they couldn't press, but then they set up a rest defense that was difficult for the Argentines to break down. Interesting stuff, you know, by Javier Renard and his guys. And, you know, yes, it might be a one-off, but you cannot take away the amount of work that is behind this upset that they have pulled off.
All right, so it ended goalless, Mexico 0, and then Poland 0. It means this group currently, after first round of games, is stopped.
Argentina is the bottom. Argentina at the bottom. But it looks a very open group. Saudi needs just one more win, and I think either of these two will give them that, because technically, the Polish guys are the most uncomfortable with the press. If you press them the way the Saudi guys went about it today, they will cave in. I think that is also possible. But who knows? Football is a funny sport, because these two guys might come up again now and thinking, okay, we had a very poor game, and then they go all out, all guns blazing, and take the result, and, Saudi will be sent home after 3 games with only, But then again, it looks pretty poised for the likes of Argentina to wake up if they have anything to prove in this competition.
All right. We'll soon have to go on a break so that we start getting set for 8 p.m. game. But I need to ask Agawa. Usually teams have their rituals before games, mainly prayer. Game where say you're supposed to win, but you still pray on top, can't pray, can't win. They blame God.
No.
I just make I ask. I wonder.
When we pray, it's not that we are praying that we should win. We are praying,
to come out safely, no injury.
For maybe accident, for maybe for death, or maybe there are some people that will play on the pitch and then they fall down,
they don't come back again.
So we're praying for a good game at the same time, and we are praying that such thing will not happen. So we're just praying that since we enter the pitch healthy, we want to come out the same way. And so no injuries, no all those kind of things. We are praying against those kind of things.
What of juju? Do you used to those
some countries
those goals you were scoring especially when you were in Ukraine? Were you using black magic, African magic?
Exists, I think the African country would have won the World Cup by now.
Now India for winning.
So if it exists, I think African country would have won the World Cup. So for them not to be able to use that to go and win the World Cup, I don't think it exists to that level, because let's take that away.
We're going to take and they do village people.
Everywhere. We know that.
It's a principalities are they power the World Cup to the African.
So. But when it comes to football, it's just sports. Go and show what you can do. Go out there and prove the point and show the talent.
Okay. Wait, I want to ask, before you play a game as a striker, do you try to identify the kind of referee that will officiate the game? Maybe you're playing this, you take time to know this kind of referee, I know this referee. They always check whether they use body, or maybe like sorry to use a black player, like the way you understand. Do you look at the kind of referee?
I don't look at those things. I just go out there and play. Sometimes I go, when you go out to some stadiums when it's fully packed, I don't even see that there are spectators watching. Because my mindset is about
11 players with the face.
Yes, about the game, about how am I going to deliver today? Am I going to go onto this pitch and score today? So I will zone myself out from the crowd. So what I'll be hearing is the referee's whistle. I will not even see the referee. So because I'm concentrating on the defenders and the goalkeepers and my teammates to get a good pass. So I don't even look at who is watching, who is not watching. What we will be hearing sometimes is the drums, from the supporters. You'll be hearing it a little bit, but sometimes we zone out of those things. I myself personally.
Pa Edomo, you are a man of the future. Edomo. You know I'm saying this. You said you are only hearing the referee's whistle, not seeing the referee.
Yes.
Very soon, there won't be physical referees on the field of play. I told someone this. Although referees, look at Colina, came on at the other time and said, no, there will still be referees. I'm giving football 5 to 10 years' time. There will no longer be physical AIs everywhere. It's artificial intelligence, you understand? You won't have men running around from pillar to post. Now robots go there from air, slap you. Lewandowski, stop, come here. There will be invisible referees that you could just hear whistle. There will be nobody to argue with. But now whistle, you got to stop and then play. I like what you said, that now only whistle.
Yes.
You did hear. It means for your mind, you don't know how the future of football will be.
Yes.
Thanks so much. Okay, let's really give you the starting lineup for the game, France and then Australia. And then we'll go on a little bit. We got bills to pay, return. and then start up the coverage of the game. France, Australia.
Let's have
a starting lineup.
Yes, Hugo Lloris is the man in goal for the French national team. Hernandez is in defense. Upamecano starts tonight alongside Ibrahima Konate and Benjamin Pavard in the side. Tchouaméni, yes, is the man in front of the back four. Adrien Rabiot and Antoine Griezmann are the two guys playing as advanced 10s, or advanced 8s in this case, in front of the man shielding the back four. And you have Kylian Mbappe, Olivier Giroud, and yes, Ousmane Dembele leading the attack for the French national team. 4-3-3 it is for them. They're up against another 4-3-3 setup. For the guys talking about Australia, who have Matt Ryan in goal, Atkinson is there, Sota, Rowles, as well as Behich in defense. Aaron Moy, a deep line playmaker, not particularly a DM, but he's in front of the back four. McGree is there, so is Ivan, and Duke, Goodwin, as well as Lecky are the three guys leading the attack for this side. Yes, on paper, you say the French guys will run away with this one, but of course, football is football. We're waiting to see what it will turn out to be when it kicks off.
All right, good.